Well, good day, everyone. Welcome to From A to Zo. I'm your host, Zoe Robinson. I have the one and only Dr. Fubbs with me today.
Good morning.
Good morning. How are you doing today, sir?
So well. How are you?
I am well as well. I am also drinking, so cheers.
Yeah, no, I'm kidding. I'm drinking water.
Cheers to your water.
Mhm.
All right, sir. Please introduce yourself. I know everybody should know who Dr. Fubbs is because I was introduced to you a while ago and your first video cracked me up. But I need everybody else who hasn't seen you or is watching this from Roku to know who you are.
Good morning. I'm Dr. Fubbs. I am a magnanimous human being of Earth, and I create things. Everything. I'm trying to encompass all of those human emotions that we all have, and no bullshit.
Yes.
Bullshit. I'm big on no bullshit, but sometimes I want to do this, sometimes I want to do that, and I always do whatever the hell I want. So that's where we're at.
Awesome. So let's talk about you as an artist. You are a music composer.
Yes.
Have you been nominated for anything?
I always say that I'm Oscar nominated.
And so we have potential for it.
Here's the thing. I actually am Oscar nominated. So I was a chef for a long time, and my head chef's name was Oscar Bickert, and he used to nominate me to do tasks that he didn't want to do. So it's not it's not a fabrication. I'm not on no bullshit. I have been Oscar nominated. But no, I mean, I've released 30 singles in the past year and a half, and I love them all. So I don't need to be nominated for shit.
Yeah. Well, I mean, that's a huge achievement. I haven't seen any artists doing any of that. I mean, 30 singles in a year.
I always tell people to keep up, man.
So a lot of people are looking at you. A lot of people are following you. We love your music, man. It is a delight on a really tumultuous time in this country. Every day I am laughing at something that you put out.
And that's the other thing. Like, if I have a goofy idea, it doesn't always have to be the music. I love making music, but I also like to be the class clown, and I also like to call real shit. Like,
yeah.
But I want to help people, and a laugh goes a long way, man. Telling somebody they look nice at the gas station is worth its weight in gold,
Ooh, yes. Compliments are fantastic.
Absolutely.
So you're an artist and you're signed to Death Row.
Yes.
How did that happen?
Okay, I'll give you the long version of it, and it's not that long. Okay. I was with a band called Fubbs and Chubbs, and we were like a party funk band. Killing it. Our last show was in front of like 3,000 people. COVID happened. And I just kept on. I was like, well, I don't make music to be a cool guy or to holler at girls or to do anything other than the fact that if I don't, then I'm creatively constipated and I'm a mess. So music makes me. It's quite the opposite. But I said, well, let me jump on this like Instagram and let me try the social media stuff. And I started making little teeny tiny songs, which at the time I'm like, they're jingles. This is fun. I appointed a challenge to myself, 30 new songs, 30 new videos in 30 days. And I did it. It was fun, but that got the gears moving. And a little song would be noticed by somebody here. A little song would be noticed by somebody there. But the thing that really, how I fooled people into listening to my music was the Wipe Your Booty Hole Properly video.
Yes.
That video took me about 5 minutes. I went out there, I had this cup, I took a drink and said, wipe your booty hole properly. And I edited it real quick, put the Ken Burns on so I would zoom in, and I got on with my yard work. I did yard work for like the rest of the day, 6 hours, 8 hours. And I went back inside and I was like, damn, man, 1 million views? What's going on? So that video, as goofy as it is, put me in front of a way larger audience than I ever expected. And I put nothing really into that video other than a goofy idea that I had in my mind. Meanwhile, I've released over, it's over 1,100 short form songs. And since I got on social media, you know what I mean? And it was one video in particular. It was, you keep forgetting that I don't give any fucks. Saw it.
Yes.
And he's like, oh man, I love it. I want you on death row. And to a guy like me that just loves to make music, didn't have a silver spoon in his mouth, had a wooden spoon on his ass. This is going to propel me into, this is insane, you know? And through the course of a little bit of time, it did happen. And I did sign to death row, and the contract's on the wall, you know, even though I shouldn't have it, they said, but man, that's my shit.
Right.
Snoop is an amazing dude. He said he was going to do some shit, and he did not lie to me. But imagine how you feel when you see Snoop singing along to something you've created, seeing him duet a video. Like,
I would have butterflies.
Snoop, thank you. If you're watching, thank you so much, dude. Like, and they picked up single deal, you know, so they get a single here, a single there. And everything else that I release on my own, that's all mine, you know. So, like I said, try to keep up.
Look, your jingles are freaking hilarious. They have gotten me through. So they got me through COVID. And they also got me through this last government shutdown, which I was just I was just focused on my business because I wasn't going to work. And then I kept coming across your videos. And of course, we both know Miles from a Fifth of Something podcast.
Love you, Miles.
And I talked to him, and he is hilarious. And he was like, yeah, I talked to Dr. Fubbs about you. And I was like, you did what? He said, yeah, absolutely. I think you guys could work together. I said, well, we'll see.
Oh, and
go ahead.
I'm an artist. I've told you a million times, like, for me, it seemed like it was some kind of like gatekeeping mechanism or some old bullshit that was like, you can't get an agent. You can't have a publicist. You need to know the right person to even, and in a way, I mean, Miles is the one that was like, yeah, you need representation, dude. You need somebody, because I'm not going to be able to, I mean, I'm sure I could. I spent 13 hours on the line with Meta the other day and was able to figure some shit out, but that's taxing, man, and it's cutting into the time that I should be doing something else, you know,
into your creative time. Yes. So I really think it's important for a lot of artists to network because you never know who's going to be able to offer you help, right? Absolutely. So it's a good thing that you and Miles connected and that we connected as well. I'm excited about your future. Now I want to talk about these jingles, sir. These little short form jingles. Have you thought about doing commercial jingle work?
Oh, absolutely. And it's like when you're in your 20s and you got to go put job applications in. Like about it that just, I don't know who to contact. I don't know what to send them. Meanwhile, I could say, go ahead and look at my work. I'll make you any song you want. Now I've done jingles for different companies, you know, lower level companies, and they all love it. But as far as like getting into Kraft macaroni and cheese or whatever the case may be.
Okay. You know? Here's some really good ones. So during COVID, we had like, I don't know what was going on with these companies. They hired these millennial social media managers, but Popeyes.
Oh yeah.
They had a whole thing about the chicken sandwich. Wendy's has had clapbacks on Twitter or X and Instagram.
Wendy's got killing it. Wendy's has Wendy's Tendies coming up. And I could write a Wendy's Tendies song like that. That would
absolutely
go bananas. You know what I mean? But
Mm-hmm.
it's the representation that gets you there. An artist's life is something else, most definitely.
Yeah.
I don't
Yeah.
want anything to really cut into that, but I think it's a necessary evil also. If you want bread, you know,
Mm-hmm.
and this house will have bread.
Oh yeah, for sure. You're gonna be baking a lot, sir. Okay, so let's talk about these streaming platforms that your music is on. Where can everybody find you?
Everywhere, wherever.
And
Wherever you listen to music, you're on Apple Music, cool. Spotify, cool. You're on Pandora, cool. You're on Yandex. That's like in the Ukraine. Go ahead. It's there. Go to Google or your Firefox or whatever thing that you use and type in Dr. Fubbs. You'll find some shit. Go to YouTube. Hundreds
that's
of
awesome.
all the streaming services, hundreds of full-length songs that aren't necessarily songs that every one of them's going to make you go, he said booty hole. He said booty hole.
Right.
Maybe some of them shits are actually going to make you be like, damn,
Yeah. You've
this,
got some
or
really good music out.
I'm a human.
Mm-hmm. Okay, so if if you had to describe your sound to someone for your music who's never heard you, how would you describe it?
Funky.
Yeah.
That's always the go-to is funk, because you don't want to tell people that it's progressive or that it's no one knows who Ronnie Laws is. You know what I mean? You don't,
Mm-hmm.
or synth driven. So the short answer is always funky. It's funky.
Okay. Okay. We like the funk music.
Oh yeah, it's a
There's some,
must.
I mean, Funkadelic, Parliament, Funkadelic, for
Mhm.
real.
Oh yeah.
Super funky and super high.
Oh yeah.
Uh
Oh yeah. George Clinton was smoking crack. I mean,
uh,
that's people.
right.
That's a fact. And I've seen Parliament Funkadelic probably 20 times in concert. You know what I mean? They always used to come through Columbus. I'm a big P Funk fan,
Yeah.
big Hazel fan. But George went through his stuff, man. Watch the P Funk documentary. He was paying those dudes in cocaine. And then he started
Right.
back in the 80s and doing Burger King commercials. But he's cool
Yes.
now. George, I love you, dude. I'm glad you got your shit together, man.
For real. We all are. Okay, so let's talk about what is your strategy for growing your audience? Or do you even have one?
It's pretty simple, man. It's going to grow.
Mm-hmm.
As long as I put energy into it and continue to create, that's the law of attraction. It's going to grow. The only
I
reason
love that you
to
said
grow
that.
is if I stop doing it. And even
Yeah.
then, even then, there's enough material out there that could be picked up. There's so much stuff. So the strategy has always been, pretty much what's in my bio. Stop debating, start creating,
Mm-hmm.
do it. And a lot of times
Mm-hmm.
it ain't up to me to decide uh, what's hip, what's cool, what's going to resonate with people. I mean,
Mm-hmm.
case in point, there's a song, it's got like fucking 15, 18, 20 million views or whatever. And it's stop blaming everybody because you act like a bitch when
Bitch.
nobody's fault but child.
Yes.
Damn, you feel like radio shit. I made that at 5
That's
morning while I was at work. I went
oh
and I put a video together for it, and it was the same deal. I recorded it on my telephone on a little tiny, like when you open up GarageBand, there's a teeny tiny piano that you could play. And I made
mm-hmm.
a video sitting in front of a sheet with shower hair and was like, okay, there's another one for the day. I better get in this kitchen because it's almost time for everybody to eat. And now look, a lot of times it's not up for you to decide. You don't debate. Don't
Right.
judge yourself. I don't judge myself for shit. Some of the stuff I go back and look like, man, that's buster shit. That sucks. And then you go in the comments and people are still laughing. So I don't judge myself. I don't debate. I create.
Mm-hmm.
I get it out, whatever the feeling might be, And we're all grown ups here. I
Yeah.
use curse words. I say bad words. Damn it.
Well, that song is how I was first introduced to you. I loved it. I was like, damn, I wish I could play this at work, but I think somebody would act like a bitch if I
Right.
did.
And even though there is curse words and it's silly and like it's tongue in cheek or whatever the fuck you want to call it, like there's big truth in all of it. Stop blaming everybody because you act like a bitch when it's nobody's fault but yours. Next time you feel like running your shit, you better check yourself and put respect on yourself. Don't do that shit. Don't act like no bitch. When you hear it just out there like that, it's like little wisdom pellets hit my head and they come out like that. I'm grateful, man.
So, realistically speaking, two people is kind of like your main focus.
Yeah.
From what I understand. And then also you kind of have like a journey through your music on treating yourself better, having self-respect. Why is that kind of message important to you? Why do you focus on that the most?
I mean, Herbie Hancock, a lot of the guys say that, you know, that the music is for the listener and I'm the first listener. We are the first listeners, the creator of it. All of those things I say, I'm not saying to anybody but myself, you know.
Yeah.
Even if it is silly, sometimes I'm like, damn, dude, you should maybe take your own advice, you know, stop dealing with all this nonsense and all these knuckleheads and all these lame brains. Stand up for yourself. So many years of, well, okay, I guess if that's the way it's got to be, well, fuck that. And fuck you if you're on some stupid shit too.
Right.
Respectfully. Like, we could still come back to terms, but I think a lot of it is, I know a lot of it's for me in the first place, you know, except for wipe your booty hole. I use a bidet.
Look, I'm so serious when I tell you that wipe your booty hole little short song. I have seen so much discourse online lately about these grown ass men out here not keeping their butts clean.
Swamping, they call them crusters. They embrace this shit.
It's nasty.
Get the fuck out of here.
There's a whole name for it?
Crusters. Look it up, man. I
don't even want to look that shit up. That sounds disgusting.
Well, here's the other goofy thing. 30 billion, 50 or 30 million, 50 million people have heard me tell them to wash their ass. Meanwhile, if I stop at Dollar General to get me a nice drink and stand too close to somebody, they still smell like fart butt.
Exactly. So your message needs to get out to more people.
Please.
We need to have like a Liquid Death collaboration. Liquid Death and Death Row artists washing your booty hole, washing out your insides and your outsides.
Absolutely, man. Get me on with dude wipes. Get me on with get rid of that goofy ass bear for Charmin. No one likes that shit anymore, Charmin. Here right now, Charmin, you need a new spokesperson, and I'm the booty hole king.
Exactly.
Charmin,
no.
Knock knock. Guess who? Me, bitch.
We don't want to call you the booty hole king though, because that might have a different connotation for some people.
Yeah.
The clean your booty hole king.
I like that. Yeah.
Yeah.
I tried to create a hashtag a while back for Hygiene Lord. I think I created that hashtag and it has, I don't know, 100,000 views or some, maybe more. But that Dr. Fubbs hashtag, that's all mine. You're talking nowadays with all of these new developments, we're in the 700 range.
Yeah.
700 million people have seen my goofy face.
700 million.
Get the fuck. Fuck on.
Okay. So people like they love your messages so much, and you're on Cameo. Yes. What are folks requesting from you on Cameo?
Oh boy, I just did one yesterday. Can I hop over here and grab it? Because I wrote it down.
Yes, absolutely.
Sometimes it's just like, hey, you know, Donnell's got a birthday. She loves you. Will you do this message? But this message this lady sent me yesterday, hold on, it's right here. This shit was so good that I actually wrote it down and I didn't have to perform anything. All kinds of crazy stuff. All kinds of crazy stuff goes on. I mean, people want me to take my shirt off and stuff, but that ain't happening.
Showing the dad bod.
No, I ain't taking my shirt off for $18. This was the one I did yesterday morning. Need a home loan? Call Sonia, the Buffalo Queen of Massachusetts. She'll drive a Mini Cooper right up to you. Sloot. I want to punch her in the face. I wish I could go to Iceland with her. American history sucks. She loves a good salmon cannon. Forever and ever. From Betsy. I said a salmon cannon. What the
hell is a salmon cannon?
I don't want to know. But no, I mean, a lot of times it is for birthdays or Father's Day or stuff like that. But there's been 15 or 20 that have just been people that needed a kick in the ass or needed an inspirational voice or needed like, dude, that shit humbles me, man. Like,
yeah,
every single day of my life, I'm humbled constantly by other human beings that have fucked with anything that I've created. That shit's important, man. You know, that's legacy work.
Yeah, I can see why you enjoy creating and being artistic and being on Cameo. And how many people reach out to you and say, man, you inspired me to be better. I know you've got to get tons of messages.
Thousands. People want to collaborate. People, and there are people that I have collaborated with that, are folks like me. I mean, awesome people that are really talented. I did some stuff with a guy called Spooks McGee, Olin McGee. Awesome. We did a song called Honesty that was great. And we put it out and he's like, I appreciate it. I'm like, man, it's like high school. Like we're done with school and let's make some beats. That's how I got together with LaRon Thomas.
Yeah.
Pan Amsterdam. I mean, the dude's he's big news. Like he plays trumpet for Iggy Pop. He's an awesome jazz musician. He's great. And we treat it the same way. Hey, I got something. I'm going to shoot it over to you. Awesome. Just awesome.
That is amazing.
But the inbox only people that have been inspired. The inbox is also a tire fire with a lot of unsavory things in it, I guess would be the best to say it.
Yeah. I don't want to talk about the negative stuff because we all get it.
I don't think it's negative. I think it's I would say overwhelmingly 99% of people are positive.
Yeah.
There are people that are like, you shouldn't say this like that, or you shouldn't say this like that. Meanwhile, like I'm a magnanimous human being. You know what I mean? You don't know what my dad looks like. You don't know where the fuck I'm from. You don't know none of that. Nor do I need to explain it. The tire fire I'm talking about is people that want to get married. People
my God.
People that are sending pictures that are like Club International magazine, like sending me feet pictures. I don't fuck with feet.
No.
Feet.
Oh God. I was gonna take feet pics when we were shut down.
You probably
I still might.
I've thought about it, but I got that one toe that looks real weird. So I ain't.
But I would never DM my feet pics to anybody. I wouldn't even send them to my husband, even though he'd be the one taking the pics. But still, I think that's the funniest part of being online and having a social media presence is people just send you some of the most inappropriate things.
Bananas.
Do you want to be my sugar baby? Sir, first of all, I don't eat sugar. Second of all, I'm not a baby. So I don't know what you're talking about. But you can ask my husband and see if he'd accept it because I'd like $5,000 a month just for having a conversation with you every once in a while.
Oh yeah, yeah. No, I would do that if
Yeah.
if someone reached out and it was a cougar. She's like, I just want you to talk to me every once, twice a month for 5 grand.
Damn pretty for 5 grand.
Okay, how's it
Absolutely.
Ethel? Pretty good. You want to see these feet? Hell no, Ethel. Let's talk about some different shit. All right. That sounds good. You want to see my new belly button piercing? Hell no, Ethel. I don't want to see. Don't send me no pictures. 5 grand, please.
Oh God, that's hilarious. All right, so I want to talk about some challenges
Okay.
in the music industry because every artist has them. Everyone has them. Producers, everybody.
Absolutely.
What are some of your biggest challenges right now?
Breaking through,
Yeah.
because the Spotify and all of that stuff, it's great. I mean, there's tens of thousands of followers, but compared to millions, it's tough, man. And the music industry is in such a strange spot right now because record companies want to make money. Obviously so. It's a business, man. Hell yeah, you want to make money.
Right.
But it's hard to make money because no one's buying CDs. No one's doing that kind of thing anymore. But if you look at the industry as just an industry, it's the same as being a chef. It's the same as the medical field. It's all that. And the bottom line is always money. So the biggest challenge for me has just been, number one, being patient and actually going through the proverbial hoops of Spotify for artists where you can pitch your single to a pitch deck and then they might put it on a playlist and they might do this. But at the end of the day, you want real numbers on your screen. You know what you got to do. We don't want to talk about it, but you know exactly what you got to do to get those real numbers via the streaming services. Anyway, I could put up a video on social media about me being like, hey man, you got food in your teeth, boogers in your nose, feet look weird, pants too small. Fuck you. And something that dumb and simple is going to get hundreds of thousands of views. But I could work for months on something as a labor of love. Take Get High With You, for instance. That's a single release, no foul words. It's a soul song. It's beautiful. It's a big Sunday morning hug. The only reason that has the amount of views that it has is because of heavy strategic marketing from me and my team, team and I, and from putting money into it. Actual dollar bills are going to raise those numbers up. And that was only on YouTube for the video. Because go over to the streaming services and look at Get High With You. It's not floundered, but it's not what we would like it to be. So again, it's dumping energy into that and spending money the right way through Google advertisements, YouTube advertisements.
YouTube ads.
It's promotion. And look, here's the way I explain it. The monster trucks are coming to town, all right? On what day? On Sunday. That's when they're going to be there. And guess what? You wouldn't know they were there unless that dude was going, Sunday. And the dude that says, Sunday, doesn't go out of his house and say that shit for free. He is a promoter. So you find proper promotion, not this weirdo internet shit. You go right to the source. Hey, YouTube, about to drop a video, man. Here's $500. Make sure I get some shit on there.
Yeah.
It doesn't really work like that you can't buy streams. You can't promote songs in that sense. So you kind of put it up in the air of like, maybe people will go fuck with the music after they see the video. Or maybe people will fuck with the music via these social media sites. But here's the other side of that coin. As soon as you use words on Instagram, TikTok, anywhere that say new, music, streaming, out Friday, those types of promotional words, that algorithm is on it like a rattlesnake, man. And you can go through all my videos and look at the singles that have been released in comparison to the other shit. They don't push it out towards people. And that's good business, Instagram. That's good business, TikTok. Hell no, you don't want people to leave your site. You want them in there.
Mm-hmm.
So now we're coming up with different strategies because the music's attached to anything that I put out anyways. So we got some shit up our sleeves.
Yeah. Monetization is, well, strategic monetization for any music artist or anybody in an entertainment field has to be done in order for you to make money. You've got to spend money to make money. And that, I mean, that's the old saying that it rings true for drug dealers just as well as it does for any other industry.
Mm-hmm.
You've got to spend money to make money.
Absolutely.
And I'm glad you spoke on that. A lot of music artists and entertainers need to hear that. Because they think they can just do it organically through TikTok or whatever. Oh, I'm going to have a viral moment, but if you're not monetizing it, it's not bringing you anything in.
I've had several over and over again viral moments, and that doesn't drive people to the music. Now, granted, I'm super grateful for those moments. I mean, have I been compensated from TikTok? Absolutely not. That place is garbage. Instagram used to pay your boy, but they don't really fuck with that anymore.
Yeah.
It's Facebook. That's the one, and they'll come correct.
Yeah, absolutely. I think they have updated how they treat entertainers and musicians and artists, and it's a lot more lucrative than it used to be.
Yeah.
I'm glad for that for you. I'm specifically glad for that for you.
Yeah. Well, like I said, I mean, when that dude got shot a couple months ago, I deleted my Facebook account because I don't want to see grown-ups acting like that. Like, you still don't get it.
Yeah.
But still an artist account attached via Meta. Had like 600 or 700 little punk ass followers on it. I'm like, whatever, I'm done with this bullshit. Goodbye, Messenger. Goodbye, all of this. Well, behind my sleeping eyes, that account grew to almost 200,000 followers, and I'm like a junkyard dog. I'm like, oh no, this is my material. I own this material. I see all these views. Yes, this is mine, and please give me my money. So they're going to.
Oh yeah, yeah, and for everybody that's watching this, all of his links are going to be down in the caption below this video. So you need to click on all of his links. Go stream his music. Go buy his music, please. I always advocate go purchase music.
It's only $1. Apple Music.
Exactly.
If you don't, and that's where I'm always at with it too, because I'm not crestfallen nor disheartened. I wasn't born with the silver spoon. I was born with the wooden spoon on my behind. If you ain't got $1, you ain't got $1. You can have it for free, man. It's cool. It's on YouTube. Everybody's got motherfucking YouTube.
Right.
That you don't. You could go over to fucking Wanda's house and watch YouTube if you don't have it at your house. But give me a try, man. How are you gonna know if you fuck with it unless you try it?
Exactly. And I love Get High with You, by the way.
Thank you.
Especially because you're in a plane and
Lydia Lee looks so good in that. That's my I love her so much. She is a special gal, and she was perfect for the role.
Yeah.
See her, and that's the story of like, man, I want to be with you, and she's like, hell no, grimy, yucky boy. And then yeah, we had so much fun making that, and it was a labor of love. You're talking 3 months to get the song complete. We did a scratch version, and then we did the big studio version. 2 separate shoots from airplanes, 60 hours of editing, like. But people don't see that work. We see that work, and we love that work. We get to eat pizza, we get to laugh, we get to have all the fun in the world. And how many full-length videos have I released? 6 or 7? I'm not sure. Every one of them is labor, and it's
Yeah.
the day for us. We love that,
And they're all great. I love the visuals from all of them.
Thank you.
You have a good eye for, your artistic representation.
Appreciate
So I really enjoy your music. I love the comedic aspect of all of your social media. Like I said, like I was introduced to you during COVID, and I have fallen in love with all of your videos. I've watched you before we knew each other,
Great.
before we met. So
Crazy.
it's
So you've
really
seen
cool.
the evolution. It's cool.
Yeah, it is really cool. I love seeing the journey into moving into something greater.
Yeah.
Okay, so any new music or projects or collaborations that are coming out anytime soon?
Yeah, I'm dropping this next Tuesday, the 25th, called Reefer Head. That's it's got like a old school No Limit record cover. That's pretty cool. It'll be on all the streaming platforms, and the premise is, the first line is, just because I smoke reefer and chill don't mean I won't fuck you up. I'm for real.
Hey,
Easy.
all right.
So that's
Yes.
coming out, some G-funk shit, real like Ohio G-funk shit. Then there's a full-length video coming out that's called Power Giant. And that's me and my good friend and co-creator Voyager. We've released quite a few singles together, actually, but this Power Giant single the video's ridiculous. It's like it was written from a 14-year-old's perspective. I don't want to say too much about it. It's ridiculous. For grown men to be behaving that we're behaving in this video is absolutely bananas. So people are definitely going to be like, what in the fuck is this? But the song's undeniably good, man. You can't fuck with it. It's undeniably funky, even though the lyrical content is going to shake people's spines to the core.
Yeah.
So that's coming up. And then the holidays after that. We got a big holiday show coming up. We're going to get some live footage from it.
Where's your holiday show going to be at?
In Norwalk, Ohio, at a place called Water Bottom Stage. So that's going to be a lot of fun, man. And to get the live content from it to use for social media also. That's pretty cool.
That is really cool. All right. So Dr. Fubbs, what do you want people to take away from you besides, of course, comedy and having a good time? But are there any lessons that they need to learn
Be yourself.
from what you put out?
Be yourself every time.
Yeah.
Don't cave to anybody's bullshit. Don't try to be somebody else, because that job's already been taken. Be yourself. Do the shit that you love as much as you possibly can, knowing that sometimes you got to eat a bolt sandwich. It is what it is. Be yourself.
Yeah.
Love as much as you possibly can.
The things that you love. I know there are so many people out right now who are still like, I don't know what to do with my life. What direction should I go? And how do I figure out what I want to do? Really, anything that you love. If you play spades or bridge, if you collect Pokemon cards, do that. There's money out there in all of those things that can help take care of you. Just yes. And I'm doing what I love.
Yes. And I'm doing,
for the most part,
as much as I can every day.
Yeah.
I've always been of the ilk of like, sometimes you got to plant the seed to the tree, knowing that you will never, ever, ever be able to enjoy its shade. There's a couple leaves on that tree that I've planted, and I might be able to enjoy a little bit of shade in my lifetime.
You know what? Those leaves are growing for you, though.
I'll still keep sowing seeds because that's my purpose. That's my duty. I'm fulfilling it, and I have to. I must.
What is your ultimate goal for your music career?
to continue growing, to continue learning, and to continue creating it.
Yeah. How long do you want to do this? As long as you can?
As long as I can. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. As long as I can until I'm dirt. I mean, I don't see.
Okay, Willie Nelson Jr.
I don't see any reason for me to stop creating stuff, because obviously am a conduit for that, and I accept the challenge. And you know, it might not always be a little 45-second song. You never know what could happen. I could drop a punk album. I could drop whatever I want, you know.
Yeah.
Yeah, no, I'm not stopping.
Who's somebody that you would collaborate with in the future, like your dream band or your dream artist to collaborate with?
Oh, jeez. Nowadays, love to do something with Snoop. Obviously, I would love to do something with Andre. Obviously, I would love to do something with Freddie Gibbs. I would love to do something with Madlib. I would love to do something with Alchemist, or Dean Ween. Boys, come out of retirement. Let's make some music. There's so many people that all you got to do is give me a call. I'll be there. I can play any instrument. Don't worry. I'm capable. Or sing the parts. Those are some off the top of the head, though. I think if Freddie Gibbs and I did something, it would be bananas. But
absolutely.
I love Freddie. He's awesome.
It's a freaking legend. That is so cool. Everybody that you named, I've listened to. I love music. I absolutely love music. I sing all the time. I'm a shower singer. You know, I'm like in my car, in the grocery store, sometimes even when we're at the restaurant and the music comes on overhead. Yeah, I'll sing then. Occasionally karaoke, but you know, I'm not a professional like you guys are.
That's all right.
Some of the other people that I've interviewed, and that I'm going to interview, amazing singers, amazing people. Everyone that I've met so far since I've been doing public relations since 2009 has been absolutely amazing, intelligent, thoughtful, sincere people who just want to make a living just like everybody else does. And a lot of people put you guys on pedestals, and I've never understood that. You're just regular people making art.
That's all it is. Like, I can also fix the brakes on your car if they go bad.
Hey,
I know how to make bread from scratch. I'm good with a paintbrush. I'm a human being that just happened to receive a gift at birth that I really cherished, and that's of creation.
Speaking of making bread from scratch, sir, let's talk about you being a chef.
Yeah, that's true. 25.
How did you get into that?
When I was 14, I started working at a place called Rooster's Restaurant, which is a fried chicken joint. I lied to them and told them I was 15 because I really wanted money. And I worked for that fried chicken joint for about 10 years. And I moved from there to barbecue, which was a first real like chef job. And then I moved from barbecue into fine dining and worked for a place called Bossi Italia in Columbus, Ohio. We were the number 5 restaurant in the city, which is a big deal. Crave magazine coming in, doing all kinds of, you know, $85, $95 plates. But all the while I was still making music. I would go home and record on tape and do all this stuff. And the chef life is taxing. The chef life make you drink too much, and I don't like to drink like that. It make me burp. That's an old Fred line. The chef life's taxing. You're making a shitload of money, but you ain't making the money you should be making. I was making someone else a lot of money. And I'm to make somebody else some money if it's for the endeavors that are helping me. But you're talking millions of dollars that I've made over the years for folks, and um, working 80 hours a week. I ain't with it.
Mm-hmm.
And when I moved from Columbus, I moved to a real rural area, and I was executive sous chef at a place called Kalahari Resorts. And it was like damn television. They said, "Well, come in and cook us 4-course meal," with never seeing the kitchen. And I went in, I made creme brulee from scratch. I made this nice flank steak. I made all of the stuff for them. They're like, "You'll never work over 50 hours a week." First week I worked 40. I'm like, this is straight, man. Now, granted, I went from making 80 grand a year to 42 a year, but still, this is straight. That's cool. The next week, 60 hours. The week after that, 80 hours a week, 90 hours a week. I came to a point where it was like, this is my life. I've given so much of my life away, still making people happy, but I can flip the script here. Like, no way, man. I got one shot, and I was lucky enough to get out of it and have a lot of love for food and still be able to whip up some of the tastiest shit ever. And I'll never go do it again. I helped my buddy open a restaurant, and I was like, it's going to change you, man. And it did. And I told him it would. I realized when I'd speak with people, I could sound abrasive, but I'm real as fuck. I told him straight up, it's going to change your life. It's going to be your life.
Yeah.
And get it. So, of course, we had a falling out, which has since been reconciled. But no more chefing for your boy.
Yeah. No, that's understandable. I work back of the house at Cracker Barrel.
Okay.
I never want to do that shit again.
Fuck no.
I love being at home and cooking for friends and parties, and absolutely. My ex-husband went to culinary arts school, and he does all that stuff. But yeah, no, I would never do it professionally. I watch the chefs, and I see them just struggling, and there is no balance. It's all work. Like,
too much stress. It's hard to not become a product of your environment anywhere you go. And I was always untrustworthy chef because I'm a skinny chef and a happy chef. I'm a happy dude, man. Guess what? Nothing's changed. When I was getting my dick knocked in the dirt in the kitchen, I was still giving people hugs. I was still telling fart jokes. I was still trying to uplift people. But sometimes you head into work and your sous chef's all pissed off. I could come in chipper as hell, and it takes a little bit before those worms start to get in you and you become a product of your environment. No. So now I'm not a mirror to your shit. If you want to act like a little bitch,
do it on your own. You don't do that shit around me.
But just know that it ain't happening. I'm going to be smiling and kicking it.
Yeah. Yep. That's awesome. Okay. So what are your top 2 favorite dishes?
That's pretty easy, man. Caprese salad.
Oh, see?
Nice heirloom tomato, nice fresh mozzarella, nice fresh basil, nice white balsamic, nice olive oil. Cool. Done. Number 2, PBJ with Jif.
What kind of jelly?
A strawberry preserves, please.
Okay.
Sometimes I even put a little bit of sugar on that strawberry preserve.
Oh,
I
a little extra sugar on it.
Heavy. I'm a PB boy. I gotta have Jif. Creamy.
Yeah. People who eat crunchy, I think there's something wrong with them, like they're psychopaths or something. Who wants crunchy peanut butter?
I've had this discussion with my dude Voyager about 1,000,000 times. He's a crunchy boy. And I'm like, you are fucked. That's not good. He's like, no, it's butt butter. I'm like, no, you eat nasty shit.
Okay, so PBJ, toasted or untoasted?
Both.
Okay, what kind of bread?
I like white bread for just a sandwich, but if I'm toasting, it's got to be wheat bread.
See, yes, toasted wheat bread is different than toasted white bread.
sweetness to it.
Yes.
Yeah, man. So
See?
now I have a ton of other dishes, but the go-to when I'm done with this today,
Mm-hmm.
I go get my son, bring him back here because he wants to mess around. I'm gonna have a little PBJ, and I'll eat one. I bet I eat 5 a week. But that caprese
Yeah,
salad,
that's
oh,
my favorite.
oh, I grew some
And
delicious tomatoes. I had all the caprese salads I ate this year all came out of my yard. That's the herbs,
mhm.
the garlic, everything aside from I don't know how to make white balsamic or olive oil. I guess I could grow an olive tree. So those were store bought, but man, man.
What's your favorite olive oil?
Oh, I can't remember the name of it. It's out of California though. I can't
I
remember
think I know which one you're talking about.
what it's
Um, yes, I
it
love
smell.
California.
Mm,
Uh-huh. And then there's also a like a spicier Mediterranean olive oil that we get.
I think I know.
I like the more peppery aspect of the Mediterranean olive oil, especially because I like pepper on my caprese salad. But um, if we're talking like traditional, just some sea salt,
Mm-hmm.
olive oil,
Mm-hmm.
you gotta have heirloom tomatoes. See,
Yeah.
I don't know why these restaurants serve it with Roma tomatoes,
Not
or
that's
they'll use a beefsteak sometimes.
no.
You
No.
gotta get
I,
heirloom.
I appreciate the sentiment. I really do, but you
Mhm.
fucked up. That's not
Yeah,
no. Don't
it's
do
not a
that.
caprese salad.
Mm-mm. It has to be that heirloom tomato, man. Mm.
It makes all the difference. So, what is it? Salt, fat, acid, heat.
Mm-hmm.
I've watched that Netflix special. I don't know how many times. And when she goes to Italy and they make the everything is just fresh. The fresh semolina. I took some tips from that and made some risotto. Oh
Yeah, good risotto, nice saffron risotto with some shallots. Now, see when I
yes.
bossy, bossy Italia stands for basic Italian. So we did everything fresh that day. I would be in there at 7 in the morning making bolognese sauce, and I got turned on to a bunch of stuff and fresh eating like that. And
Mhm.
I'm thankful. I'm thankful for everything I've ever done because it's all been tools that I could put in my belt. I was an
Yeah.
inspector of structural steel for a couple of years. I can weld whatever you need welded. I was a mechanic
Wow.
for a while. I rebuilt transmissions for school buses for a couple of years. I've done carpentry. I've done you name it. I've done it, and every one of those skills have come into play in my real life. You know,
Yeah.
that's cool.
That is so cool. I love finding out stories from people, who you are, how you've become, you know, what you are now, who you are now, why you're doing what you're doing, the messages that you want to get out to people, and what they want to learn from what they should learn from you, and what appeals to them. I think people are just really, really interesting.
Yeah.
And the more that we can humanize ourselves as creatives, and the more that we can get our story out, and have people understand
Mm-hmm.
we're in a business to make money, but we're also in a business because we love what we do.
Yes.
And I certainly appreciate you for that. Okay, so what's something that you wish you'd have done early on in your music career that you know about now?
Not giving in and not thinking that it wouldn't work. You know,
Mhm.
growing up, there's not a lot of positive reinforcement. Well, you got to work a job. You need to retire. You need to do this. That you can play guitar later. I should have
Mhm.
stuck to my guns and taken it more seriously. Um, but I didn't, and I'm glad I didn't because I wouldn't be where I am today without that. If maybe I would have taken it seriously, maybe I would have already shone so bright and the bulb popped, and we might
Yeah,
not be having this discussion now.
yeah.
I'm sort of glad that it happened the way it did, because I'm not a young man. I'm not old, but I'm not in my 20s. I'm not so impulsive. I'm not the same man that I was 10 years ago. I feel like I have about this much wisdom that I'm happy to have, and that I can kind of pull from that resource and be like, easy does it, you know.
Yeah.
And I wish I would have stuck at it harder, but at the same time, yeah. Yeah,
I'm glad you're here now.
I don't ever think of people get pissed at me because I'm like, what the fuck are you going to do about 5 minutes ago?
Yeah.
Shit.
Yeah.
Doing shit. I can't change that sentence that I said 5 minutes ago. So
No.
I'll be damned if I'm going to go back to when I'm 18, you know. Hell, I wouldn't change a thing. I wouldn't change shit in my life.
Yeah. We reflect on the past. We don't live there.
You bet. That's our book.
That is awesome. Okay. So, couple more questions.
Yeah.
What advice would you have for people just getting started in creating their own space online, making room for themselves online?
Reach out to humans. Humans will help you. Don't forget that there's another human on the side of every screen. Engage with people. Be yourself. Again, be yourself.
Be yourself.
People can smell bullshit like dogs can smell fear.
Yeah.
Be yourself. Reach out to people. Try to get involved in different communities online, and see how that works for you. And be yourself. Don't fuck that up. For real.
Yeah. For real. What is, you know what? No. What do you want people to remember about you?
That I gave a fuck.
Yeah. You do.
Fuck.
About a lot of people. That's awesome. Well, I appreciate your time. You and I are definitely going to talk more.
Yes, ma'am.
Maybe next year we'll do a check back in and say, hey, how's things been going for the last year? And
Bet.
yeah, I'm excited for that.
Be different.
Thank you for your time. Dr. Fubbs, this has been wonderfully insightful. I appreciate you so much. I cannot wait to come to Ohio and see you in person, and maybe we can even cook together.
You bet.
I would love that.
Nice couch. That way we can move from the table to the couch and sit down.
Yep, absolutely. Thank you, everyone, for tuning in. This has been a production of From A to Zoe. I am your host, Zoe Robinson, and I hope everybody has a good day. Thanks.